We're starting things off, well, it's Monday, and the owner of Devour Bistro in Victoria actually first started when she was shopping around for locations. She considered a bus because the kitchen would have actually been larger than what she ended up with. But despite a tiny space to construct it, Jena Stewart vows to build bites with big flavor. Jena Stewart is a culinary architect.
When you're building flavors, it's texture as well as visual.
In the kitchen at Devour Bistro, she's preparing to erect a rustic chanterelle and lamb pie, beginning with the mushrooms.
So these are beautiful. Honestly, these are as big as lobsters.
These local chanterelles are also dry.
The wetter they are, the heavier they are, the more they cost.
First, a compound butter made from garlic, thyme, and a little bit of vinegar.
It makes it more a depth of flavor.
Next, get the mushrooms going, which are like flavor sponges.
They'll suck up moisture, and when they're cooked, they release moisture, just like eggplant. And that's when you know a mushroom is cooked. You start to see the water come out of it. The bubbles get bigger.
Now it's time to start laying the foundation for this savory structure.
To me, the puff pastry or any bread item is the vessel for the good stuff. It's for the, it just gets it to your mouth easier.
Jena Stewart began professionally building food at 13.
I wanted to be an artist, and I don't know what form that was, but I was always hesitant and frightened.
She felt she couldn't draw.
And then cooking took me in, and I could actually create things on plates.
The layering starts with caramelized onions, followed by those chanterelles and braised lamb shank.
We braised this 8 hours, and we braised it in wine and in a demi sauce, so our brown stock, really.
Then fold the pastry up to keep it all in.
Very rustic. That's how I like it, because the fancy stuff is for pastry chefs.
Now for the garnish, fresh figs.
They look like aliens, but they're quite beautiful.
And crumbled Stilton.
You've got that little bit of tang from the blue cheese.
Then it's into the oven, baked at 400 degrees. After it's pulled out, plate with reduced balsamic.
Again, it's the acid, it's a little bit of sweetness to it. It's also really pretty, and it just adds a little, this is with figs and balsamic and blue cheese, you can't go wrong.
For Stewart, the final product, big flavor with every bite.
Bolder the better. I never knew that people were like, no, like they really want bold, you know, not wimpy little flavorings.
And you can find Devour on Broughton or Blanchard. It's almost kitty corner to the Royal Theatre, and there are daily menus as she changes them up every day. They are available at devour.ca.